Today's show is brought to you by HelloFresh. Visit HelloFresh.com and use the promo code
IDGI
30 to save $30 off your first week of deliveries.
I don't get it.
Podcast.
Guess what?
It's Christmas! And Ashley's back!
Yay!
Yeah!
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
We're so
and
annoying.
Happy holidays.
That's a good place to start. Favorite Christmas song, go.
Well, that's the whole Instant Christmas album. Oh, it's so good.
Do you guys have a favorite Christmas song of all time?
Yeah, probably off that album. It's probably...
Mary Did You Know by Clay Aiken.
Wait,
It
Lauren.
would be an American Idol,
Wow.
Lauren.
That one's amazing. Should we give everybody a little taste
No.
of
No,
it?
I don't want to hear Clay Aiken.
I'll sing it. You don't need that.
Okay, fine.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy...
Lauren, I can't. Lauren, what's the one that we were singing at your house over Thanksgiving? Like, we kept singing it together. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh,
Christmas song?
Yeah, it's a Christmas song.
My favorite is whatever one Joey Fatone goes,
I'm so glad that you came my way. From a million stars, here you are. Girl, I swear your love is mine.
I don't know that one.
Somehow I knew that you were made for me, and I can't
All right, guys.
believe that my wish came true. I never let you go, baby.
Anyway, that's my favorite Christmas song of all time. So you guys go look up that one on the Instant Christmas CD. I think it's celebrating like over 20 years of life.
It's crazy. I was driving today, and obviously Mariah Carey's song came on, and I remember like being obsessed with that song literally in high school, and I'm like, Jesus
But it
Christ!
came out
But it
so
came
much
out in like
earlier.
91.
No, I know, but I was obsessed in high school
Me
when
too.
people had ringtones on their phones because I remember that was the moment where I was like, "This is the best Christmas song ever."
But what's really interesting about that song is I think, you know, it came out in the early 90s, and yet I think it had a total resurgence
It did.
in the 2000s.
definitely
I think
did.
you're
Nobody
right.
played it the way that we play it now.
I also,
agree.
like, the lyrics are so true.
I
So
know.
true.
Yeah,
like,
like-
all I want for Christmas is my baby.
I know.
Right?
It's 100%.
my
Like,
baby.
nothing's ever been more accurate than that song. Also, what
It's
about...
the catchiest song of life. How
It's
much
the
money
catchiest
does
song
she
of
make?
life.
Like that's how you get rich. You come out with a Christmas song that no one gets sick of because they don't play it all year long. They just play it for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And they'll play it probably for another 100 years.
For 100
Do you guys
years.
remember the Britney Spears song?
Christmas Eve, I just can't sleep. I'd be wrong for
That's like a
taking a
good
peek.
Britney. No.
Cause I heard that you're coming to town. Santa, can you hear me?
That was really good, guys.
That one's really amazing. And then there's the good old classic ones, like Bon Jovi. What's the Bon Jovi song?
Bells will be ringing.
Yes, that one's good.
Silent night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are amazing.
I'm getting so cringy. with us. I'm just picturing people listening to this on the
You're
subway
like,
and walking like, shut the fuck up.
I know.
Yeah, but they're all going to be like, those are the best Christmas songs.
Yeah, I agree. Do you guys wake up super early on Christmas morning and you're like
We used
presents
to.
still?
No, not
Yeah, I mean,
anymore.
when we were
I think it's been
children.
like a decade past that. But still, it lasted a while. Like, even when we were sleeping until noon as, like, college kids, we would kind of wake up at, like, 9.
Yeah.
Right.
we would wake up at
And you
9.
guys open
And
all
I would
presents
go
in the morning?
downstairs because every year my mom would be like, you know, you couldn't get as much as last year, so like don't be sad when you wake up and there's not as
Our
much.
parents do this every
single year. And
Really?
I believed him every single
Me
year.
too.
So I'd go down at 3 a.m. I would check to make sure there was just as many presents as the year
But,
before.
but
And
really, there wasn't usually because there got to be a certain point where we caught on. So then she put out like half at midnight the night before,
and then half
and
when
then
we woke
half-
up when we were like, oh, it's fine, Mom. It's fine. And then she's like, just kidding. More.
And she literally put like 1,000 black bags
Your
down.
mom would do that. She's
My-
the best.
We should say that, like, my mom didn't have much of a Christmas when she was younger.
When she was
like,
growing up?
She literally bought, like,
She
like
got
socks, you know?
What are those? Jacks?
Like Jacks and
Balls.
pick up
you
sticks
know?
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
So like she got one
the
thing of Jacks
bouncy
that year,
balls
and
and
she
the
was like,
Jacks.
"I was so happy I got those Jacks." I was like, "Oh, okay." So now
our aunt and my mom just, like, have gone totally
Go all out.
overboard.
I love your aunt. We celebrate the night before, but we only open one present the night before, and we call it Noche Buena. But it's like the best because we have like a huge it's like a party that literally goes on to like 3 a.m. and then we open one present and then everyone goes home and then wakes up the next day.
Are the presents
like
already
that.
under the tree?
Already under the tree. Everything's already under the tree.
Do they like your parents will wrap them and then put them on a tree, or they'll all come at night?
So my parents just wrap them and then put them under the tree as they get them.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I think that's traditional. Our mom like literally thinks she's Santa Claus who
Wait,
delivers overnight.
Guys, that's really sweet. I love that. But I wanted to share with you guys, it's so fucking gross. I remember hating Noche Buena because Dominicans like roast a whole pig.
No.
Did I tell you guys about this?
No.
And this is why I hate pork. I could eat bacon. They roast like a pig, and I remember being little and seeing like the pig's face, like the actual pig's face with like an apple in its mouth. And it's it really
I wouldn't
grosses
want to.
me
I
out.
really wouldn't want to eat that either.
Anyways,
How do you make
that's
that in the yard?
I don't know. Yeah, it's like in the backyard, just like, turning over a fire.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's like
That's really
archaic.
obnoxious. That's very big fat Greek wedding of you.
Yes, it's called it's
cultural.
called like lechon or something. I don't know, but it's like.
But so like
gross.
the present you would open, would it be like?
So it's always like a
were
small.
you like,
one.
I know what it is because I've been shaking it for 14 months?
Yeah,
or-
it's
okay.
normally like a gift card, and like the whole family's over, so it's like really your time to like give presents to like your family
yeah.
members, like the dumb gifts, and then in the morning you open the big ones.
Isn't it funny how like at a certain age you go from just wanting toys and nothing else to like wanting
just wanting
clothes and nothing else?
Just-
and
go
then
ahead.
money and nothing else.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, mom, I don't need you picking out my clothes anymore. Now money.
You guys,
Yeah.
I remember being little, and my mom one time got me socks. And just like the peanut butter and jelly story, I like screamed and started crying. There were so many Christmases where I would scream and I'm like, "You don't know me! Like I'm your daughter." They were purple. They were purple socks, and I'm like, "Mom, I hate the color purple. You don't know who I am." I would literally.
When she was like,
cry.
"You're a bitch?"
I was such a bitch. I hate my younger self, even though I was so happy those years. And then now I open up a pair of socks and I'm like, "Yes, Mom, thank
Yes.
you. I don't want to spend money on socks. Socks are great."
That's
Yeah,
true.
socks are great, and I love socks.
It's like, Mom, can you
Fresh
just buy me
socks,
tampons and
warm
toothpaste?
But didn't you guys hate socks? Did
Can you buy me tampons? As practical as you can
Yeah.
get.
CVS
It's gonna
gift card.
save me money in my real life.
I know.
That's hysterical.
Wait, did you guys ever get socks when you were little though?
No.
We would get like cute socks, like, but not like tube socks. Or
It was
nothing
such
like
a
that.
Jackie Perez staple. I hated them.
Lauren used to be such a bitch on Christmas. Like when she opens her gifts, even now, she'll be like, "Mom, why the fuck did you get me this?" Like
That's the one time I'm really
you're a little
mean.
bitch, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're
Lauren,
kinda like
you're
me.
breaking my heart. And like Lauren always makes me want to cry on Christmas, which she probably doesn't say
Aw.
much because she's like so inconsiderate to like what mom was thinking when she purchased that.
It's because every time
You'd
I
rather
say,
have money.
"Don't buy me anything," and then I'm like, "Well, this is a disgusting backpack that you should have not bought and give me the $300."
I told your mom not to get that back.
Yes, yeah. See,
All right. Well, I've been using my backpack for a solid year, like every single week.
yeah, and you
Small
look like a
tangent.
goddamn turtle.
I hate the
My
backpacks.
turtle looks cool. I like my classic backpack.
I hate your backpack.
Okay, shut the fuck
Ashley.
up, guys. Now we already had this where I wanted to scream and cry at you
Yeah.
guys last year, so I'm not going to bring up the backpack situation again.
Yeah, that was
But
a big debacle. I forgot.
the most Lauren has ever reacted to a gift on Christmas, I'll remember for the rest of my
Me
life.
too.
So we went through all the gifts, and there were so many, and she's such another bitchy thing Lauren does. She actually gets tired of opening gifts. Where she,
Lauren,
like,
what?
needs to, like,
That is so
she's like, I need a
inconsiderate.
break, and I'm tired of it now.
That is wow.
Wow,
that
you're
is
gonna get so much flack. It's
even
like-
I am surprised.
Look,
by
I don't
this.
get tired anymore of opening gifts. My mom's buys a lot.
That is the biggest first world problem I've ever heard.
Oh
in
my
life.
god, yeah. So anyway, we had finally got down to it all, and Lauren, the entire family does this thing where we have to like take turns opening. Like we can't just
We
all
wanna
open
see
at
each
the
other's
same
Yeah,
time.
same.
And like then we'll like throw them at mom and dad, and then they open, then we
Yeah.
open, or whatever.
Yeah.
So Lauren got down to her last gift, and it wasn't this leather jacket that she wanted with like an eagle emblem on the back. Right?
It was or wasn't?
It was not.
It was not. Got it. So it was her last gift, and she really wanted a leather jacket with the eagle on it.
Yeah.
That's all she wanted. That was like
Yeah.
her biggest ask. And then I opened my last gift, labeled Ashley, and it was the leather jacket with an eagle on it. And my mom had mislabeled it, and then Lauren started sobbing happy tears. she
I didn't
just
think I was gonna get
she
it.
broke down, and we have a picture of it. Her face is just like beat red, and she's just like her eyes are.
It was
puffy.
happy tears.
Yeah, I was very happy.
How old are you?
I was 16.
Oh my god,
It was
that's the best.
It was a cool leather jacket, bro.
It was cool. Like I would like to have.
It was
that
like
still.
really expensive.
Where is it? You don't have
It's
it
at
anymore?
home. I have
still
it.
have it?
You
Yeah.
should bring that out.
good.
Yeah, I'll
You
take a
should bring
picture of
that
you
up.
guys. It's totally cry-worthy.
It's totally cry-worthy. It's so funny, like the act of opening presents. Like it's like because everyone these days, like your parents and your friends are like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And then you tell them. So it's like I feel like it's so lame. No one's surprised anymore, and you have to. Do you guys act surprised? Sometimes I do that, and then I'm like, "Why am I doing this?" I'm
No.
like, "Oh, I wonder what it is."
Obviously, I'm very bad at getting
I know
gifts.
this was here.
And then I
thanks,
go,
mom.
Yeah, I go, thanks, mom. Like all surprised. And in my head, I'm like, why am I doing this?
told
It's
them.
like faking an orgasm. I asked for this for Christmas. I already know that they're getting this from me.
I just think that no one should exchange any presents. Everyone keeps their own money and buys whatever they want for themselves. That's my
I mean, it
Christmas.
really
No,
does make
I
sense
don't
like
like
that. I
that.
mean, for me, I think like when it comes to like gifts that you need to give like work people or like people who've really done something for you throughout the year, that's
Yeah.
when you like give them a gift.
Right.
Like friend exchange. I don't know how many of you guys listening do like real friend exchange gifts if you're in your 20s.
Right.
'Cause
I
then-
think people do like white elephant parties now. Like they have parties and you get like one gift.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I don't get my friends' Christmas presents.
No, I mean like I was thinking about putting you on the list.
Really?
And I was like,
No, you don't have
I
to
should
do
get
that,
Naz
Ashley.
something.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I should.
No, because okay,
Because
this,
then she gotta get you one.
I'm so happy you brought this up. So Dana, my neighbor,
Yeah.
you guys know Dana, she came over yesterday and it was just her birthday. You know this. So I got her a gift. She comes over yesterday and brings me a present. She goes, I saw this in Nordstrom Rack and got me pajamas. You guys know I love
Yeah.
like long sleeve patterned pajamas. That's like my fucking
Yeah.
jam, Kourtney Kardashian wannabe. So I was so happy and I'm so excited. But now I feel like I have to get her something for Hanukkah.
Well, you do.
What? But
Well,
I didn't want
you
to.
have to do that.
I know, and you know what? She deserves it. She's the best. But like, I really, you know what? After
know.
this, I'm gonna go out and get her something.
Gotta get her some.
What we do is like give each other things throughout the year, you know?
Who, you and I?
Yeah, like,
yeah. Well,
we
you bought
treat
me
each other
Taco
to
Bell
dinner
last night.
and all this weird things, you know?
Yeah.
I
So, are
mean-
you gonna get me something or no?
Well,
If we find something that speaks to us.
Well, I need to
I
know
mean,
ahead
I
of
do.
time.
I love buying you gifts. Like you are the most
You're also
fun
very easy to shop
gift
for.
give. Like that
Wow.
Larry David birthday present
Oh my
was
God.
made me so joyful.
That was like I think one of the best presents I've ever gotten ever.
Tell them what they
Because
get. Tell them
okay,
what you
so you guys know I'm obsessed with Larry David. I still need to share my story. Long story short, Larry David ended up driving me to my car. We ended up becoming that good of like hitting it off that much. Anyway, so on my birthday,
after an actual stalking maneuver.
yeah.
like she was actually
Believe
waiting
that.
outside a restaurant for him.
I know. It was, I'll tell it one day, guys, I promise. Anyway, so Ashley and Lauren got me these coasters with Larry's face on it, and it says, "Do you respect wood?" And all of you guys that watch Curb are hysterically laughing right now, and that's obviously one of my favorite episodes because Larry gets mad at people that don't use coasters and respect wood. Actually, Eileen did, and he technically, whatever. Anyways, so, and then she also got me the candle. You
The
guys know
worship
those like
candle, the prayer
worshiping
candle.
Jesus candles with Larry's face on it, and it was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. So anyway, I love personalizing gifts.
Well,
and
now I
think,
have to get you guys Christmas
I
presents.
don't know. We probably should.
Yeah,
I only get like guys' presents, and then they never get me anything.
So what would?
is that
yeah,
is-
that's so true. Now,
Yeah.
what would you get your boyfriend?
yeah. What are
I-
you getting it?
You're not going to get him anything.
I'm
are
not
you?
getting him anything. But if I were to get him something, I'd get him like this South Park shirt that I think would be perfect for him. That's all.
Ashley, do you guys exchange gifts?
Lauren
No.
and I.
Yeah.
Not really. Sometimes I'll like. Yeah, isn't
See,
that
isn't
bizarre?
that kind of weird that you would get me something and not Lauren?
Well,
Lauren,
did
you
I
don't
get
get
you something
Ashley
last
anything?
year?
Yeah, I think something.
I think I did. Oh, I got you all the prayer candles. This is like my
Oh,
go-to.
yeah.
I got her a set of prayer candles. They're all funny.
Kylie, Justin Bieber,
Harry,
Harry,
and Leo.
They really are the best gifts. Lauren, do you get Ashley anything?
No, I've never had money before.
If you could get Ashley something for Christmas this year, what would you get?
A
her?
new backpack.
All right, we'll end the podcast there.
No, I don't know. I have no idea what I'd get you.
You know what I get you, Lauren? I give you money.
Thank you. And I would give you.
Okay.
I don't know.
I know what I would get Ashley.
What?
So I would get you like something signed by Leo on like eBay.
Well, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, that's really good. I would get
But that's
you
like what I'd get you.
a
What am I going to
computer
fucking get you?
case or
Something from
something
Target?
that with like something
Computer
personalized
case
on it.
would be nice
Yeah,
for me,
'cause-
actually.
Yeah.
This is shocking, you guys, but it's been about a year since we first started talking to you about BioClarity. And this is the time, the start of the new year, where it is the best idea to pick up a healthy habit like finding the right skin routine for you and taking care of your skin in order to boost your confidence. It's boosted my confidence over the past year. My skin is clean and not only clear, but calm and soothed. And it's just not flaky and irritated, which is something I'd struggled with for years. BioClarity doesn't use any harsh chemicals. It delivers glowing clear skin by reducing redness and boosting your natural beauty. Start your new year with a healthy habit and get glowing clear skin. Go to bioclarity.com. Our listeners are going to get their first month for only $9.95 plus free shipping. That's a $20 savings, and it comes with a 100% risk-free money-back guarantee. But you need to enter our code, which is GETIT, GETIT. That is bioclarity.com, and our code GETIT. We highly recommend it here. Try it out. Let us know how you like it, and gift it to someone else in your life. All right. Back shoe, jingle, jingle all the way. And let's talk about rapping because I don't get that shit.
You guys,
I do not get rapping.
Guys, I do not get rapping. I'm not good at it. Like, I'm not good at it. I'm so throw it in the bag. Just throw it in the bag and buy some tissue.
I appreciate the act of opening. Like, I like to unwrap, but I can't rap, and I never have been able to. It's so embarrassing.
I like rapping.
Yeah, Lauren's pretty good at it.
Lauren,
it's
that's
not a skill of mine.
That's crazy because I feel like you're so impatient.
Yeah.
It should take so much time, and
I'm
you
either
have to,
like the most patient person or the most impatient
absolutely.
person.
She
the same
is.
exact time.
That's 100% true. You have no in between.
What I
But
hate
not-
is like when when you guys roll it out and you have to literally in your head estimate like a fucking Einstein genius.
it's like a
how
geometry
much you're
project.
gonna need. It's like I need a protractor for this shit, and then obviously I always come up short, and then I cut another part of like the wrapping paper and tape it over the spot that I didn't get. It's
You
really
obviously
embarrassing.
can like, this is so dumb. You obviously can like, measure.
I know. It just never looks good it never looks good.
I agree.
As long
with
as
you,
it's
Ashley.
And like,
As
I don't
long as
understand
the-
when mom used to be like, put your finger here. Like, I don't know.
I'm like,
What
I
the
don't
hell
think
are
I
you doing with
need
my
a finger to make a bow. I can do it without a finger.
Anyway.
As long as it's a perfect.
Do you remember
square
that
box.
one time that dad, like, they ran out of, dad put like a sack? He wrapped it in a sack.
He used pillowcases. And
Oh, there was a pillowcase
and
here.
then wire.
Wait,
But
what
why-
did your
but
dad
why
use?
was that?
Why was that? He didn't know how to. Mom wasn't there to wrap the presents for him or something, so he put them in pillowcases.
Oh, dad, that's so
Can we
cute.
talk about dads getting gifts?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does your dad get
Dad
you?
doesn't like getting gifts.
Do
Or
you
give.
guys get gifts for your
Yeah.
dad?
yeah, we do.
Okay. I always get my dad something cool, and then he's like, "Why'd you get me anything?"
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, and I always feel bad for the dads that don't get anything. I feel like dads like Christmas isn't for them.
Well, my dad, he gets irritated. He's like, "Why'd you get me this?" Then there'll be like one. My mom spoils him too, and he's like, "I didn't, why did you just, it's all their it's their joint money, right?"
Right.
So-
I know.
So
It's like I brought it
I
with
didn't actually need you to spend money on this. My dad gets overloaded with Giants gifts because my mom has no idea what else to get him, so she just gets him all the Giants merch in the world.
Yeah, that's always like a solid for guys. I feel like just like sports team merch. What are your guys' favorite Christmas movies?
The Holiday.
Yeah,
Do you know what I think is
The Holiday is the best.
The Holiday is the
It's
best
number
Christmas
one.
movie of all time.
It's not even. You don't even need to watch it during the holidays.
No, but it feels even better at that time.
It feels even better at that time.
Oddly, Home Alone is like not even like you can watch it any time of year, but it's become a Christmas movie because of the setting.
Yeah.
Right.
And that gives me very Christmassy feels.
I love Tim
Elf.
Allen as
Tim
the
Allen,
Claus.
1 and 2.
He's just like
Not
will always
3.
be Santa Claus for me.
3's not bad though.
Guys, I read this meme today that had me laughing, and it was like, do you ever notice that like when Santa lands on like someone's roof in a movie, he never goes to the place next door? He just
he just flies
leaves
off.
presents and then flies off.
That is so funny.
It's so funny. Christmas movies are so. I just love Christmas movies.
So then there's Elf, which obviously, it's Elf. Everybody's got to watch it once. And it's actually probably funny every single time you watch it.
Lauren and I were talking about how she doesn't like The Grinch, and The Grinch is
I
literally
don't
one
get
of
The
my
Grinch.
favorite.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it's so quotable when he's like, "Am I eating because I'm bored?" And I'm like, "Yes, You are eating because you're bored.
Oh, that's funny.
what
Maybe
I
I
do.
would need to appreciate more as an adult.
I watched it again the other day. I didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then she says all these funny lines. I'm like, maybe if I took the time to listen to what he was saying.
Yeah, you guys need to listen to it. There's so many good quotes in there. But also, that just reminded me about like all the food that revolves around Christmas that I don't get, like fucking fruitcakes.
Oh,
Well, I don't understand. I
What is
never
the
had a
point?
fruitcake
I
until
don't get
last
it.
year because my mom was like, "Don't touch the fruitcake; it's disgusting all the time." So then last year I was like, "I'm gonna have a bite." I'm like, "It's just fruit and cake can't be that bad, right?" And it
Yeah.
was horrifying.
It's gross. And you know what grosses me out when I'm in line at CVS and you see all those, like, you know, the
Boxes.
big yellow boxes.
they're
and
big
there's
red boxes.
or yellow ones.
Who likes them?
yeah.
Who eats them? What is the point of a fruitcake?
I don't know. What about eggnog? Do you drink your eggnog?
Okay, so we have a Spanish version, of course, called coquito, which is eggnog with like a shit ton of rum in it, which is
so that's
really
okay.
good. But I've never had like regular eggnog.
I've never had
I don't
it
think I would
either.
ever even crave that.
I've never really had it. No, I've had like a sip, and I don't think that it's something that you want to drink a lot of, more than a couple sips, right?
I don't. What is an eggnog? Do you guys know?
Is it raw egg?
Is it?
It cannot be raw egg, you guys.
Is eggnog raw egg?
I'm looking it up.
Other
back to you.
foods
You
that
continue.
other foods that I hate that revolve around Christmas. Have you guys ever had figgy pudding?
No.
You know that song? And we'll make some figgy pudding. Da-na-na-na. I don't know.
No.
Figgy pudding's gross. Yeah, I'm not really into like the food that Christmas. I'm not really into Christmas food.
We don't have a big Christmas dinner.
Yeah, we
either.
don't do that.
You don't?
No, we like go out to dinner on Christmas.
Okay, Capital Grill.
Usually Capital Grill's not open.
Hopefully not. Okay, so what's in egg yolks is egg yolks. What's in
Eggnog?
eggnog is 4 egg yolks, 1 cup of sugar, 1 pint of whole milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, 3 ounces of bourbon, and nutmeg.
So it is raw egg.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
very Gaston like.
Very. I was going to say the exact same thing.
That's funny you guys leave for Christmas. The only time we would leave the house on Christmas is if we go watch a movie.
Yeah.
we go
we
see
go
a
see a
movie
movie, too.
usually, and then we go to dinner from the movie.
Did I tell you guys my Wolf of Wall Street story?
You saw it on Christmas?
Oh my God. So for those of you that don't know, my parents are extremely
Super
Catholic, like
conservative. Yeah.
literally name me Nazareth after Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and are like friends with the Pope. And so we would go to midnight mass, whatever, do the whole thing, open presents. And I obviously really wanted to see Wolf of Wall Street. So me and my parents go.
God.
And my mom's face when like what's her name's getting eaten out, or he's like eating out, like he's like
The
sniffing
asshole.
coke.
Yeah, sniffing coke out of the girl's asshole.
I like forget what specific scene, but if you guys, if I just had a picture of what my mom's face was like, but then when we got out of the movie, I was like, oh no, because I didn't realize it was going to be that bad.
Yeah.
She was like, I thought it was good. I'm
Oh.
like, you fucking liar.
Oh, wait, really? You think she was
mean,
lying?
I think to this day she like feels bad.
It's a good movie.
Okay, it's
so
the
good.
ultimate
world record
defines,
of most fucks said in one film.
it defines millennial film. Like it was a craze back in the day.
so fucking good.
I was like sort of working for Elite Daily back then, and it was just their mantra. And Lauren and I saw it, I think like we saw it 3 times in the theater.
Yeah.
3-4 times. We were obsessed. We thought it could not get better than
I know.
that.
I was pissed. He obviously didn't get the Oscar, but then I realized why, because I think Dallas Buyers Club
Yeah.
came out
Yeah.
that year. But what was I gonna say? That's also the best part of Christmas is all the like Oscar nominated films that come out like this time of year.
Quick interruption. I just needed to tell you guys about HelloFresh and how amazing a lifesaver it was for me last night. I went to the grocery store. I was like, all right, I'm going to cook this pasta. I'm going to try and make it my own. And then I got to the grocery store and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go through all the work of buying it all. I have HelloFresh at home. And I made an amazing lobster ravioli and shrimp with tomatoes and tarragon cream sauce. So fancy, so delicious. That's one thing I love about the meals. I would have never tried to cook something like that. Like lobster, it's way in my comfort zone, but they make it so easy. I really enjoyed using this service. It made me feel like I was a chef in my own kitchen, which is so much fun. HelloFresh is really so convenient, and you can select a delivery day for when it works best for you and for your busy schedule. Especially during the chaotic holiday season, I highly recommend making your life easier. Do away with time-consuming meal plans and grocery shopping. If you'd like to try HelloFresh, I really think you should. Go to HelloFresh.com and use our promo code IDGI30 to save $30 off your first week of deliveries.
You know what Christmas is to me?
What?
Leo movies.
Yeah.
Leo doesn't release a movie outside of
But
December.
There's
Yeah.
not one coming out.
No, not this time.
year.
So it's not Christmas.
It's not Christmas without a Leo
He's
movie.
out saving the polar bears.
Think
But,
about the amount of times that I saw like
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can. I saw 6 times in like 6
Aviator.
weeks.
The Revenant.
The Aviator. I didn't see the Revenant more than once. And then
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. Then Gangster.
Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York. What else was there? Was that it? Those are the
guys
ones that
are the
define Christmas
experts.
to me. I mean,
Yeah.
the Titanic came out 20 years ago this month.
I know. Anniversary. What was the guy's name? The real guy's name? Jordan Belfort?
Yeah.
Guys, I literally think my parents liked the movie so much after that they signed up for a seminar and like went to hear the real Jordan Belfort.
Wait,
speak.
really? So they actually did like it?
Yeah, well,
were
I mean,
fine.
she doesn't have to like the movie to like go, but they thought his story was like so fascinating.
It is fascinating.
He should have stopped.
so crazy.
He should have fucking gone somewhere.
Speaking of movies, I want to talk about your favorite, actually, Love Actually. Do we get Love Actually?
I hate that movie. I don't understand why everyone loves it.
Okay, so I just watched it fully from start to finish. Like, I think this might be the 3rd year in a row I've done it from start to finish during Christmas, and I still don't get it.
I've never seen it.
I don't
Really?
get it.
I mean, I like it. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, but to
it's,
me-
nothing makes me feel all
That's
the
what
feels.
I'm saying. Ashley, if you really like a movie, don't you want to watch it over and over again? Kind of like how I feel with The Holiday and like Sex and the City. If you really like something, you like really enjoy it, that you'd want to watch it again. I saw Love Actually, never wanted to see it again.
Don't know why people freak out over it. It's cute.
I'm
it's nice.
so
it's on.
confused.
I watch it when it's on, but I don't get the hoopla
It
over it.
makes no sense.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited though that the world, isn't it crazy how like the world literally stops for like a week and a half?
It is so nice.
During like the entire world.
Yeah.
Or America at least,
Yeah.
I'm saying. Just stops. It's like so nice to not do anything. But then do you guys ever you guys never get sick of being home? I was just going to ask.
Yeah, no.
Because there's times for me where I'm like home and I'm like, all right, I got to get out of here. Like this is why I moved out way too long with the parents.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I think sometimes Lauren and I
You guys
I
love
think
being home.
We
though.
love being home. I think the only thing is sometimes mom and dad like don't even get that we're like adults and like we know how to like live life on our own sometimes.
You guys are definitely back home ballers.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
you go home and you get it's like hotel Iaconetti.
Yeah,
that's
that
true.
shit is that's why I go.
Yeah,
on
it's like
Thanksgiving.
take us to dinner now. I'm hungry. Mom, can you bring me my coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's fucking grade A service. But another funny part of going home for me personally is like all the people that come out of the woodwork. They're
Yeah.
like, let's hang out. Especially the guys that like, used to like hook up in the car with
That
and the
happens to Lauren,
McDonald's
obviously.
drive-through.
Everyone has given up on me. I haven't had those texts for years.
I've never had those texts. Surprise, surprise.
I just got one. They're like, hey, we should get sushi when you're like back in Boca. And in my head, I'm like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I get so stressed though, you guys going home because I have like so many friends to see that I never see because I never go home. And then I'm like,
limited it down now.
yeah.
at
And
this
I
age.
feel like,
It's like,
as the older we get, it's like you can't see everyone
Right.
when you go home.
you can only see the people that you actually care about.
Like you can't spend a day off like wasted getting coffee with someone
No,
you barely talk about.
Because it would be
Used to
much
live-
better spent on the couch with your mommy.
Exactly. Oh man, I don't know, but I'm obviously in Florida and love going to the beach and stuff. But I'm jealous you guys get like a cold season Christmas.
I know.
Yeah. What's your best Christmas memory for me, of recent year has got to be when we went to Aunt Debbie's 2 years ago. We introduced my dad to Cards Against Humanity, and
That's
it
a
was
good
just me, our cousin Lauren, our cousin's boyfriend, and our other cousin. So my dad was sitting in a room
At the kids' table.
At the kids' table, only 20 somethings in this room.
Oh my
And my
God.
dad was learning to play Cards Against Humanity, and he lost his freaking shit. He was like, there was one where we paired up, and he had to read them out loud. It was
He goes.
Your dad gets so into things.
I pull my foreskin out of Tom Cruise's
ass or
ass
something
or
like
something,
that.
and he wheezed and laughed for a century.
I can picture your dad laughing.
It made me so happy. Like
Yeah.
that was one of my best adult moments with my father.
Yeah, when he pulled his foreskin out of Tom Cruise.
So gross. Lauren and I were just talking about like how we need to play the basic bitches and the
It was
meme
basic
game.
bitch. What do you mean?
What do you mean by fuck Jerry?
So good.
What is it?
We played that at Maddie's Christmas party, and it shows like a picture, and then you pick the caption for it, but it's all like the basic bitches. Like when your friend says, let's go to brunch, but you still blah, blah, blah. And it was really funny.
So is it like kind of a play on Cards Against
Yes.
Humanity?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like Cards Against Humanity, but with memes.
And you
on the
pick out which
internet.
is the funniest
Yeah.
caption for the picture.
We need to get that. And
Yeah,
play
I'm
that.
going to get it tomorrow.
You guys should play it with your dad.
Yeah.
And
Like,
film
you think
it.
that is funny?
Oh no! Well,
the regular, what do you mean, probably?
do you guys think our parents understand memes?
No.
I don't think my
They don't
parents
get they don't
it.
get the millennial humor whatsoever.
But think about it. Like, to be an adult, I probably wouldn't get it either. I'd be like, it's a picture and text. Like, what are you laughing at? And like, it's actually like astounding and fascinating to me that I find it humorous. I'm like, because when you take a step back, it's a picture, and then you read it in like this voice in your head
That's
that's,
true.
like
and
sarcastic.
you imagine the scenario.
How
and
do
then-
we all know how to do that? Were we like given that gift out of the vagina? Like, how do we know?
We've evolved by the things we watch. And
it's so funny. I don't know if any other generation's sense of humor is not relatable to the others as much as ours has been.
It's like no one gets our sense of humor.
Like Lauren and I, our favorite musical is this play called Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, and it was catered to the most specific age range. Like if you were above the age of like 34, it came out in 2010. So like back then, if you were above the age of 34, I don't think you got it. And we just thought it was just the funniest, most
It is the
entertaining
most
thing.
exquisite piece of art I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I just like my parents don't get the snap filters, like everything.
Dad likes
Just
snap filters.
Instagram, like they don't get it, and it's like so funny to me.
That's what gets frustrating when you're at home because like you're talking in this language that only we understand, and then you're trying to explain something
Right.
funny to them, and then they're just blank faces. I'm like, you know what? Get out of here.
What freaks me out when I go home is like my hundreds and thousands of cousins that I hang out with, and they just like get older, and I like for me for some reason people just stay the same age in my head forever. Like when it's like cousins like that you see like every like once a year. And then I come back and they have like all these followers on Instagram and they're like an IG model. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, really?
Yes. These like my little cousins, like they're all on Instagram just posing. And it kind of freaks me out. Like I'm scared to have kids.
I feel
Like
like
because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you want them
you
to
have
be
younger
cool.
cousins.
Yeah.
I feel like our cousins, all of them, look at us like we are the most extra outrageous bitches ever.
We are
So
the most
extra.
extra outrageous bitches
They're
ever.
just like Lauren is like whenever she's around our cousin Jill, who you met, she's always having some boy crisis that she's making up in her head. And then
Who, Lauren
for
is?
me, I'm
Yeah,
always
Lauren.
like stressing over someone who I'm not dating. She's just like, who are these girls?
Wait.
And where did my genes go right?
Ashley brought up a great topic for the I Don't Get It podcast.
yeah.
The Christmas text.
The Christmas text.
Do you get it? Like so many years I have been in the gray zone with guys where I've been like, is he going to text me on Christmas? Do I text him on Christmas? And it's just so, I don't know why, it like gives me anxiety thinking about it. And I'm actually really happy that this year I'm
I
not going to
don't
have
think
that
it matters
anxiety.
either way because like it's such a generic thing to say. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
But I feel like if you're reaching out to someone on a holiday, because you remember last year, Lauren, on New Year's, and I'm sure we'll do a
Well, New
podcast
Year's
on
is
New
different because that's the person you think of romantically. But on Christmas, it's like Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Okay, so it is different. It's
Yeah.
not like the equal to New Year's then.
No, because you want that New Year's text because that means I'm thinking of you. I wish I was kissing
New
you.
Year's is
Well,
so much more important than
We should do a whole
Christmas.
podcast on how much
So,
I hate New Year's.
I don't understand at all. People, well, okay, fine. If you're going to personalize it, then yes. There are certain people who just pop into my head where, like, I think it's very meaningful for them to say, like, Happy Thanksgiving or Merry Christmas.
Right.
But if you're just simply saying Merry Christmas without, like, little, like, additional, like, things for... You know,
like
you
the
mean so
impact
much to
you
me
had,
this
yeah.
year, blah, 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 then yes. But if you're just going to, like, send the standard, like, Merry Christmas with a Christmas tree, like, I didn't need that from you.
No,
Yeah,
it was nice, but didn't need it.
I agree.
Yeah,
but if
don't
it's the
need
guy
it.
I'm into or I have a crush on, I definitely want a Christmas text.
All I've ever wanted to do in my life was have a guy in my head. Well, actually, not in my head. That happens plenty of times. A guy in my life during Christmas to think of while listening to the instant Christmas CD.
Yes, or just like watching Christmas movies and like putting them in it.
Yeah.
You know?
In the instant Christmas CD, they talk about like lying under the fireplace. And forever, I feel like that is the most romantic thing you can do with someone.
That is pretty romantic. Damn, I need to get me a fireplace.
ice skating.
So
all this
cute.
stuff, yeah. But it is It is that time of year that you definitely feel the most alone when you're single.
Yes, absolutely. And Gergie
Gergie's
agrees.
alone.
Gergs?
Yeah, I think, it is the time of year. I was going to say, I think New Year's over Christmas, but yeah, it's the same time of year.
Well, New Year's, I feel like you can avoid. Like, I feel like, our plan this year was to just not.
Ashley
to,
and I
not go out at all.
I made Ashley go out last year. I was like, no, we should go out. And like, I got a dress and like, and you guys, I literally hate New Year's with a passion. I just think it's so overhyped. I'm from South Florida, so it's like everyone's at the Fontainebleau. They had to pay $1,000 to be there. It's like, everyone's out. And there's just so much hype over it and so much bad sequence dresses out there that
People are
can't.
still buying those. They're
I know,
still in
it's so
Topshop.
weird.
Like, people are still buying them. Like, don't you have one from 12 years ago you just could wear?
I just don't. I hate it. I really hate New Year's. So I made Ashley go out, and of course, it was miserable.
Well,
and
we thought it was going to be like a nice extended dinner where they were going to feed us a lot. What they did was like put the smallest plates on the table for sharing.
It was
and
just
there
bad.
was those bitches at the table with us.
yeah, and then it's like all these like these girls that are
They're very young. They're fresh to LA.
Their dress is super short, and they're just like want to be in the scene, and we're just not part of the scene, Ashley. We're just not.
Those were scene girls who like they think they move here, and the only thing they can do to socialize is to like go out with promoters, and they don't say anything, and they just like nod their head and make you feel awkward because they can't talk.
I think it's funny. I would laugh in their face if they made me feel awkward.
Some of them are really nice, but it's like also no, you don't need to do it.
No.
So this year we were like, we're not fucking doing it. But we left and we got Taco
We're not
Bell.
fucking leaving.
Right? Wait, where's that from again?
That's from Wall Street.
Oh yeah, I'm not fucking leaving.
Yes, so we're gonna stay right here. We're gonna have our Postmates.
We need to start
Are
quoting.
we going to be here for that New Year's?
I don't know. I
guys
just got
we
word
don't have
today
any
that I think I
plans.
may have to be here for New Year's.
Oh no way! Here as in LA.
Here as I have to be here on the 28th probably.
Oh.
Sucks.
That's annoying.
I know.
I'm gonna be here as in LA, on my couch eating Chinese. And if you guys see an Instagram post of me not on my couch eating Chinese, it's because there's potentially a guy there that can make my night. Or I just got a really cool outfit
is
that
there
I
a
want to
guy
take a
there that can
picture.
make your night,
No.
sir?
No, I told you guys I'm taking a break, but January I'm getting back out there again. It's happening. It has to happen. I have to start seriously dating in January. Like, it's a thing.
You're gonna make it your job.
It's going to be like a thing again that I have to undertake that I've been ignoring for like months, I feel like. So, yeah.
Press pause. Another holiday season dream of mine has been to get somebody that I'd want to kiss under mistletoe, and then
Yes.
they'd have to kiss me. But that's never happened before. Why don't we just put mistletoe everywhere?
I had mistletoe from Trader Joe's on my door last year, and it didn't happen for me, so I didn't put it up this year. I feel like it was like a curse.
Well, see, I think things are curses too. So, Lauren, we don't have seasonal scents in our apartment anymore because we used to have. I know you brought them in. I know you brought them in, and I know they smell good. But Lauren, I thought that we used to overload on pumpkin scents when we were really depressed one year,
So basic.
or maybe like 2 years, and we were like, well, the best we can do is at least feel like pumpkin-y.
The next time you call me a Cuda, I'm bringing this up, Lord. I feel pumpkin-y.
So in California, I've made it a thing that we don't do the holiday scented stuff
Okay.
because it makes me nostalgic of sad times during the holidays.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, except for now she brought all these Christmas smells.
But
Which
they smell
do
clean and good, and they're not pumpkin.
I
think the
love
pumpkin
Christmas
thing.
smells.
pumpkin thing.
Mistletoe reminds me of Lizzie McGuire kissing Aaron Carter.
Woo, girlfriend!
Speaking of Aaron Carter, we have to hang out with him
Oh,
soon.
for sure.
Oh yeah, how's he doing?
He's
looks
apparently doing
good.
much better.
He compared himself to Taylor Swift this couple weeks ago.
What would he say?
I don't know. I think he said his music is comparable to Taylor Swift's.
Well, it's really good. Both of them are very good.
We do need to hang out with him.
I'm going to take a quick break, you guys, and talk to you about Omaha Steaks. So let me tell you about Omaha Steaks and how for only $49.99 you can get our family gift pack when you go to omahasteaks.com and enter my code GETIT, GETIT in the search bar, and that's 75% off. When Ashley and I got our Omaha Steaks box, we were like, oh, yeah, we get Omaha Steaks. And then you open it up, and there is so much variety and meat in this box, and we ate like kings for a long time. Right now, Omaha Steaks is giving an exclusive savings just to my listeners. Listen to everything that you will get for less than $50. 2 filet mignons, 2 top sirloins, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 kielbasa sausages, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple tartlets, 1 Omaha Steak seasoning pack, plus you get 4 additional kielbasa sausages for free. So go to omahasteaks.com and enter our code GETIT, GETIT, in the search bar and get 75% savings. It's the gift guaranteed to be a hit.
You know what I don't get about the holidays and what people like get excited over is the stupid red cups from Starbucks.
Oh my god!
Who in the fuck cares if what your Starbucks cup looks like?
Who cares?
Some people genuinely care.
Oh my god! People get so excited about these decorated cups that you throw away. Do
They
you
look
keep
the
them?
exact same every year.
Also, I don't really go to Starbucks anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm way
such
more
an-
excited about the little joy cups from Dunkin'.
You know what's so funny? I get so annoyed with like people that are so LA, and then I go home, Ashley, and my mom's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not eating dairy right now." And then she's like, "Let's go to Starbucks," and I'm like, "No, I would rather support a local business."
No, you never said
I
that. Do you
swear
really?
on my life, this is a person I've become. I'm very annoyed by it, but like. It's so annoying. But wait, can we talk about Christmas lights for a second? Did you guys used to decorate your house? Like, go all
Mom
out?
does all decorations. You saw.
Oh, yeah,
my
your mom goes all
She goes
out.
all out. Like we could have one of those model magazines. You know how sometimes people do like Christmas home tours?
Yeah.
Like my mom could actually put us on the map for that. She decorates the inside more than the outside. And I think our house just isn't like, it's never going to be like, it's a very lovely looking house from the outside, but it's not made for Christmas
Oh,
decorations.
okay, we always put up Christmas lights.
No,
on
Mom
the house.
does it.
Oh, but
on
it's
the
not-
house?
Yeah, like outside.
She does the trees
We're like
and
more
she
of
does
like
candles.
The neighborhoods in Florida go crazy, you guys. Like, would you ever drive around like with
Yeah.
your family and like go look at lights?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. And then there's
That's
the
like
classic houses in the neighborhood
Apparently,
where
if you put
they go nuts.
lights on palm trees, it looks like big dicks.
Yeah, I saw that meme too. So now I'm gonna
Wow.
look at it in Florida.
If you don't put it on the leaves and you wrap it around just the thick,
Oh,
The
okay.
thick, like part under the palm tree.
Wow.
I'll start tweeting pictures.
please
of,
do. Thank you.
palm trees.
Are you colored or white lights?
We do okay. So we did way colored like back in like the 90s and 2000s,
Right.
like the multicolor
Yeah.
ugly ones, and then
The ugly thick ones or
the
the little
ugly
ones?
thick ones. We had like a bougainvillea. Do you guys know what that is? It's like a big bush flower.
The
and they
ugly
put-
thick ones are supposed to be ironic now, though.
Yeah. So those we used to do those, and then the little multicolor ones on the tree, and then my mom transitioned to the white icicles. You know, the icicles were a big thing when those came out.
Yeah, they were. We thought they were the coolest thing.
Um,
I don't know. Okay, so as much as I want to say that I love white lights and they're classy, which they are, we used to, when we were younger, have 2 Christmas trees.
Oh.
So we would have the big fake one in the foyer, and then we'd have one in the basement, in the family room in the basement, and it would be real and colored. And that one always felt so much cozier to me.
Of course,
Oh
it's
my God.
cozier.
I'm so jealous. We've never had a real Christmas tree ever.
Really?
My mom always did the fake trees. And also, it's like Florida. It's not really like a place where like, I mean, they have trees, but like my mom didn't want to like clean her up.
I wouldn't
because-
want to clean that shit up.
But I'm
either.
definitely
a lot
gonna
less
do that-
dangerous,
But I'm
too.
going to do that for my kids because I always wanted a real tree.
I'll do one, until they're 10, and then they're gonna fake one.
Did you guys believe in Santa?
Oh my gosh, Santa stories, great idea.
so lame.
I know. I'm chock
All right,
full of them.
so
Merry
Lauren,
Christmas.
please, you haven't talked very much. Explain when we started to believe that Santa was real again.
Okay, so I
Wait,
think Ashley was
what?
12, and
I was like 11. I think I was in 5th
11,
grade.
and by that time I was 10. I was 9, and so at 9 and 11 we were like, okay, well, Santa's not real, whatever, it's fine. And then we come down Christmas morning, and all of the like gasoline logs from the fireplace are like broken and in the living room, and we're like, dude, Santa's real, because Mom and Dad would never break these really expensive fake logs.
Yeah, we had just gotten the gas fireplaces,
Wait,
and
but
my
did
dad.
your mom break them?
So our parents literally broke them.
Shut up. Your parents
Yeah.
are so good at Christmas.
And I mean, we were convinced. We knew that they were $500, and we're like, "There's no way they would break $500 logs just to prove to us this." So
Santa's real.
They broke $500 logs.
Yeah,
That
I
is
mean,
the craziest story.
no,
I've
they still
ever
like
heard.
used them in the way that they did. Like it was still
Right.
aesthetically pleasing, but
Right.
it's not the way they came.
Right.
And yeah, that made me believe
I
for like
can't believe
another
mom
year.
made you. She probably trying to trick me. She was like, "Oh, Ashley should be old enough to know this."
Yeah, and then the next year I was in 6th grade, and my mom was like, "You know, Santa's not real,
I'm like,
right?"
Then why the
and,
logs?
and I was like,
Why did the
I was like, "Yes, mom. I was pretty darn sure Santa wasn't real, but you really threw me off last year."
Oh my god!
I can't believe she said that to you.
hilarious.
When did you find out Santa wasn't real?
Okay, so my story is very tragic at a very young age, but it was ruined by when I lost a tooth and I put it under my pillow. And did I tell you guys this story?
No.
My parents were in my room late at night, and my mom was like, "All I have is a 5," like to my dad. Like they were like looking in their wallet, and I woke up, obviously cried, realized Tooth Fairy isn't real. And then next day was like, okay, so is Easter Bunny real? Is Santa real? Found out all in one day. No one's fucking real. And that was my childhood.
Oh my god, they should have been like, the Tooth Fairy asked us to do
I
this.
was so smart though that I was
Yeah.
like, all right.
I was like, okay.
I was like, if you're giving me money under my pillow if I lose a tooth, you're the one buying my Christmas presents.
I would never wake up when they put money under my pillow.
Never, never,
Neither
ever.
were
did I.
truly
Until my mom was
fairy-like.
very loud.
There
did
was
she
one
do
time
that?
that our parents accidentally gave us a $20 bill, and the next morning, my mom said to my dad, she was like, "I think the Tooth Fairy couldn't see in the dark last night. That's a lot of
She
money."
totally meant to give us a 20.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for everyone that listened that celebrates Hanukkah. Sorry if that was really annoying.
And if you
And
do,
Kwanzaa and anything else.
I don't think Kwanzaa even
don't think
exists
Kwan-
anymore.
Kwanzaa exists, you guys, and some people don't celebrate anything because
Yeah.
they're Jehovah's Witness.
I think Jehovah's Witnesses celebrate Christmas.
No, I thought they
No.
don't celebrate anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I lost one of my best friends because she was Jehovah.
Oh,
I didn't tell you this either.
no.
I had
Would
a birthday
she die
party.
of boredom?
I had a birthday party. She's my best friend. She couldn't come because she couldn't celebrate birthday parties.
No
and I was like,
way.
if you're not coming to my birthday party, you're not my best friend. And like my parents tried to explain to me it was like for religious reasons, which like I didn't understand.
Such
I didn't
a
talk to her.
savage.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I know.
They don't celebrate anything in life?
I don't think they celebrate like birthdays or holidays.
That's sad.
Yeah.
But you guys,
But it's not sad because they're fine with it and that's what they believe, you know.
you guys who are Jewish and Muslim out there, let us know your Christmas. Oh, fuck.
That's staying in. No, that is staying in. Let us know your what? Your Hanukkah.
Let us
Kwanzaa
know
stories?
your traditions and like, any
Also-
interesting stories that you have from it.
Also, if you have any bachelor Jewish men that are my age, slide them in my DM at Naz Perez on IG. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam.
Okay. So our grandmother, our only living grandmother, is the quarter of which Lauren and I are
Bubby.
Jewish, and that is our bubby. Our dad was brought up celebrating both. We don't really know how you do this, but celebrating Christmas with a Catholic father and Hanukkah with a Jewish mom. And she recently talked to Naz, and Naz started spewing Hebrew lines to her. And she was like, "Who is your friend? Why haven't I met your friend?" And she's also like so classic that she's like, our grandma drops this line in real life where like Laura and I will be like dating someone and we'll be like, he does this, and she's like, ugh.
Why can't you date a
Like,
professional?
he's a professional. You girls deserve a professional. And I'll be like, he's a professional athlete.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, no, like a doctor or a lawyer.
That's hilarious. The only reason I know Hebrew is because I grew up in Boca, and everyone there's Jewish. But I was very jealous of people that celebrated Hanukkah because they
8
got
days.
presents for 8 days.
Yeah.
So, were you guys ever jealous of them?
No, because I was like, we get so much in one day.
We get a tree. Also, like, you're such a loser.
Before this gets too politically incorrect, I think we're going to say adios, amigos, Feliz Navidad, and
Merry fucking Christmas.
and all the other
You
stuff.
filthy animals.
I don't get it.
Podcast.